to see what happens, you know, further down the line. And I have an actual prediction that I've said to many of my friends when this game came out. I said by the end of 2024, seeing how things goes, you know, with Path of Exile being so successful and so good and making so much money and the kind of money that Blizzard would love to make on a recurring basis, they're gonna make the game free to play. They're gonna compensate the original purchasers of the game by giving them a certain amount of currency that's basically worthless, and they're gonna sell stash tabs. So basically, the goal to me, I think, was to limit the quantity of items that you can store in the stash tabs in town at your hideout, so that further down the line they could sell stash tabs. Now, they're never going to be able to sell stash tabs to anybody while the game is on a fixed cost. So while the game costs, let's say $60, you know, as a base entry price, they're gonna have a revolt on their hands. It would be extremely scummy to sell anything related to quality of life. But PoE does this because the game is free to play. So you can play the game. You can play the game all you want. You have no restrictions, no limitations. The only thing is, there's certain quality of life aspects to it that you don't get to enjoy as much, like inventory space and whatnot. And you can buy those things, because if by then you think you really enjoy the product, well, you can toss them a quick 20 bucks to buy a few stash tabs, and, you know, everyone's happy. They're happy. They've monetized it. You're happy. You get the quality of life that, you know you want because you love the game. And so everyone's happy. Now, Blizzard want that. They want it bad. But they're kind of, handcuffed right now because they charge the game full price. So they're gonna make that game free to play. It's just a matter of months before that game becomes free to play. And then they will charge you up the wazoo for base shit that should have been included in the game that they voluntarily designed not to include. Ooh. And yeah. That's my opinion. That's what I think will happen, and that's how I think. That was the idea, the concept behind some of the design choices. In my opinion.